Well, started with I met Jay through an ex-girlfriend of mine, and
Craigslist.
And Craigslist a little bit.
Multifaceted.
And then we started jamming, and Jay told me about Scott, like, because I needed a guitarist, and he auditioned and ended up working out awesome, and we have our new bassist Michael, but before that we had a couple other bass players. We
Cheers,
went
brother.
Cheers, the newest member of Diminished.
I've known you for years though.
Yeah, we've known each other for a while. Like we've hung out and partied together.
Necro Nicky?
No, kind of.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit, but
We definitely drank a lot.
we did. Yeah, so he and I like had a history before he joined the band.
Very
but
death metal history.
Very death metal history, because we played shows back in the day with like Origin, and he was in Abysmal Dawn, I was in Reciprocal, so we have like that kind of a history. But yeah, we all pretty much met like, you know, over the past couple years and just started jamming, and you know, I'm really happy with Michael's the new bassist, and it's sounding awesome. Very much so. I'm really excited about it. It's our first headlining show, and it's our first show out of state, so we're really excited about it. Are you guys?
I'm excited about the hotel. I don't know
Yeah, the hotel. We
Our
have this,
suite, luxurious suite.
Our suite is awesome, so we'll have that for a couple of nights. But yeah, I mean, we're
7,000 square feet, right?
super huge suite. That
Didn't you say that like MTV was going to be there shooting a reality show?
I did. There's a good chance of that.
What
That's for
kind of
another.
reality show
That's
is
for
this?
another story. But yeah, it looks like that's going to be happening. So very excited.
It should be about us, really. But
with your demon station and delight.
Yes, it is in the works. I'm about halfway through it right now. I would say expect it no later than December of this year to be released.
I never thought I'd love you. There's something strange that you do. I never felt so.
Well, it's this idea that I've been fiddling around with. It's basically, I don't want to give too much of it away, but it's definitely a concept album. It is organized into chapters. Each chapter kind of based on the vibe of the songs in each chapter. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be intense, really personal. I'm exposing a lot about myself that's happened in the past 4 years, because a lot has gone down. So I felt like it would be a good opportunity to just, you know, get it all out and make it really raw and aggressive, and just very like exposing a lot about myself, and just I felt like, you know, it would be good to feel vulnerable and just to put it all out there, because it has definitely made the songwriting better and more intense. So
Make it real.
yeah, it's definitely real. Much more real than the last album, because the first album was very much there's some fantasy in there, so like a lot of stuff that I didn't actually experience. I mean, there's songs on there that are very personal as well, but this next album is definitely like right in your face.
I think people can relate more to real life stories too.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely.
So if the lyrics are more relatable, then the music will be too.
Exactly.
I'll cut you off before you throw me.
No, I've been thinking about different ideas for that. I would really like to. I've been talking to Matt Zane from Society One. He's a music director. He's done a lot of new stuff in the past couple of years, and been talking with him about it. But it's just a matter of you know, coming up with solidifying the concept and coming up with the funds for it. But definitely want to get that done in the near future.
Back and forth, just like a pendulum blade.
Obviously Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. I love
First and foremost.
her songwriting is actually really good. But
Killing me, brother.
for me, well, I guess we'll go down the line with our inspirations and influencers. But for me, big influence. One of my favorite bands is Korn. Another one, Cradle of Filth, Type of Negative, Manson, Him, Catatonia. A lot of hard rock, metal, different stuff. I like a lot of the symphonic elements, synths, piano. Just like I like using a lot of different instruments in the track. So like bands that have that vibe with different atmospheres, like I'm very much into. So those are mine. What about you guys? Michael?
As far as like plain influence go, like Victor Wooten, Billy Sheehan, Alex Webster, stuff like that. But as far as bands, Alice in Chains, one of my big favorites. I love brutal death metal though, like Diminished, stuff like that.
Pretty wide range.
Yeah, pretty wide range.
That's pretty much.
Alice in Chains and Dying Fetus, that's about it.
Yeah.
2 peas in a pod.
Got Dimmu Borgir, of course, and
Dimmu Burger.
like Meshuggah for me.
Also known
I like Meshuggah a lot. Gojira, really a lot. Lately, I've been into a lot of '80s stuff though.
Fuck yeah.
Tears for Fears and
Hell yeah.
Praise him.
Tim Palmer mixed them. That
Yeah.
did our shit.
Is that right? He did.
Which
Yeah.
ones did he do?
Oh man, I forgot what album he did, but he mixed. I think he mixed one of their albums. But yeah.
Nice.
Scott.
A lot of the same stuff for me. I like maybe some more of the progressive metal too, like Symphony X, Dream Theater, industrial like Fear Factory, and another big thing for me is film music, like John Williams and Bernard Herrmann, some of the older stuff as well. So just combine that all together and you get a nice synthesis.
Right on.
Mine was Damen, I have to say.
Damen?
First one.
Yeah,
Damen.
first one was good.
First show.
Yeah.
Scott, what do you think?
Started at the top.
Love it.
It's right Crazy.
yeah,
The
that was a
Catatonia
good
one was pretty good too. I mean,
Catatonia one was good too. Yeah.
That was cool. I mean, it was the Roxy, but
What was
Yeah.
your Scott?
Catatonia was. I'm probably with Jay on this. I think the first show was probably the most exciting. There's a lot of energy there. Yeah, having Damen, good crowd there. The venue was nice. But yeah, Catatonia was cool too. I mean, I don't know if I could pick one, but
Yeah.
somewhere in there, Catatonia and Damen.
Yeah.
Well, I've only played one show with you guys.
Yeah.
But your hair was wet, so.
Definitely not my favorite, because my hair was wet.
You still don't get to answer that. Do you hose down or?
I should.
You're hosing down, dude. Totally doing it.
I'd say my favorite was Catatonia because it was kind of a dream come true, like playing with them because they're one of my favorite bands, and it was the crowd was pretty packed. Since we opened the show, it was like it was cool. There was a lot of energy in the crowd, and yeah, I'd say Catatonia for sure. Individually or as a band? Because as a band, I don't know if there's that many.
Pretty drama-free.
Yeah, we're
Well-oiled machine.
we're a drama-free band, but individually, I don't know. What do you have to say? Hollywood.
I don't know,
Hollywood
we can
Scott.
go all over, but yeah, sometimes we run into Scientologists because they exist in that area. Not that I'm against Scientologists, but yeah, they're pretty weird. Sometimes you gotta charge your cell phone, and you need a little help from Tom Cruise and the boys, right? That's all I got on that.
You got
Well,
one?
there's a pretty funny story that isn't relative to partying, but we were on our way to party. We stopped at a friend's house and a bum broke into my car.
When was this?
It was like a month and a half ago, 2 months.
He
Anyways,
stole your shoes or something.
he stole my boots and my jacket, And then he went up to the end of the street and decided to try to put him on. And then I caught him, screamed at him, and he took off running, barefooted, from the scene of the crime. And then when we got to the bar, we saw that he was in another car, like breathing all heavily, like hiding from us. So we called the cops and they caught him. It's pretty funny.
But how much will we sacrifice?
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know where that came. Like I have a good idea. I won't disclose that person, but I have a good idea of where it came from. But it's just like I don't know. It's just so funny to me because like anybody that knows me knows that it's like that would never happen, and it's you could just have to look at me, look at my you just look at my arms and tell it's like
Except occasionally.
Strictly medical painkillers.
Yeah.
strictly medical.
Just pills.
Yeah.
Just pills.
Yeah, I really don't know how. I mean, I know there's been, stuff said, but I didn't. I was like, it was just completely shocked to know that it was like, oh, hair, like, where did that come from? It's like.
You think it would like say something, like cocaine or something.
Yeah, it's like.
A little more practical.
Yeah.
Let's get practical here.
But yeah, according to people in Hollywood, I'm a heroin addict. So there we go.
You gotta get by somehow, bro.
Gotta get by.
Yeah, living day by day.
Let's take it day by day. One injection at a time.
Cool.
You never thought you'd love me, and now you bleed what I bleed. We've never.
It's an excellent question.
It's a sensual one.
Yeah, sensual it is.
Sensually phrased.
Sensual, not essential. It's essential too.
Asexual.
It's a very
Kind of
sensual.
I don't
lately.
think we're very asexual.
Lately,
Yeah,
I've been
intimate
sexual.
question.
Well,
Okay, sorry, this is a serious question.
this is very serious.
What can you guys expect next? Well, we're playing in Austin. It's gonna be a good show. After that, we're gonna come back and play a Halloween show at Molly Malone's with our good friends Society 1 and Chamber of Echoes. And that's gonna be like a fun Halloween themed show. And then the new album later this year is gonna come out. And that's what we have planned right now. And hopefully next year sometime we'll get on a bigger tour and do our thing. But that's what's going on.
And maybe Alex in the next Playgirl too, as an homage.
Yeah, you think? That's it.